Oliver, it's almost 10 p.m. You still can't come home? I made dinner and have been waiting for you.
Just eat dinner with the kids without me. Besides, I'm still at work. Stop texting me about stuff that doesn't matter.
Stuff that doesn't matter? Don't tell me you forgot what today is.
Huh? What about it?
You're unbelievable. The kids have been waiting for you to come home all evening. Today is Liam's birthday. We said we'd celebrate together as a family tonight. I've been telling you since last week.
Oh.
Don't owe me. Did you seriously forget?
Well, I mean...
You forgot, didn't you? Unbelievable. The least you can do is remember your own kid's birthday.
We've got 3 kids. How am I supposed to remember all their birthdays? I'm busy with work, so there's not much I can do about it.
You're just full of excuses. Anyway, come home right now. Liam has been saying he wants to eat cake with you all day.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? The kids have been waiting, wanting to spend their birthday with you.
I can't because I'm not done with work. I have an important project I need to finish by tonight. I probably won't make it home. I'll stay at a hotel near the office and head straight to work in the morning.
I can't believe this. Liam was really looking forward to this. Then at least call him. Just take a moment to hear his voice, see his smile, and wish him a happy birthday. You can manage that, right?
I can't do that either. Sorry, but I've got a meeting starting now.
At this hour? Most companies are long done with work by now.
It's an emergency web meeting with an overseas client. The time difference made it fall at this hour.
Is it really that urgent?
There's an ongoing project with a major international IT company, and a problem came up.
Can't someone else handle the meeting?
I'm the project leader, so it won't move forward without me. Plus, the other party's lead insisted on speaking with me directly, so I can't skip it.
But you can't even spare a few minutes for a phone call? Liam just wants to hear your voice. You put so much effort into your work. Why can't you put even a little effort into your family? Can't you come home early once in a while and have dinner with us as a family?
I don't want to. It's exhausting. I don't want to deal with anything when I'm home. I can't be bothered to entertain them. They're just annoying anyway.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I said, I don't want to be at home. The kids are loud. I'm sick of seeing your face, and every day feels like the same boring routine. I don't even want to hear your pointless chatter.
What? How can you say something terrible like that?
Terrible? What's so terrible about it? I'm just telling the truth. You're not young anymore. You're basically an old lady. So maybe you should start knowing your place. Just hearing you talk makes my skin crawl. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You used to be a bit better, I think. But now, those wrinkles, those spots, they're getting worse, aren't they? Honestly, I don't want to be with an old woman like you. Just looking at you puts me in a bad mood.
Are you seriously saying that?
If you were as attractive as you were when you were younger, maybe I'd treat you a little better. But I just don't see you that way anymore.
I can't believe you can say something so cruel to your own wife.
Look, the only reason you're able to live so comfortably as an unemployed freeloader is because of me. You're living off the money I earn, so you should be grateful. Don't go ordering me around when you're just a stay-at-home mom. I work, you handle the house and kids. That's the deal, isn't it?
Hey, Oliver. Lately, every weekend you've been going out. Where are you going and what are you doing? And it seems like you've been spending way too much money recently. What are you spending it on? Your overspending is making it so tight every month that we're barely scraping by. I've been reducing our grocery spending and picking up our kids' clothes from thrift stores or secondhand shops. I'm trying to manage every day, but it's seriously a struggle. I even hesitate to buy meat now. The kids sometimes say they'd like to have hamburger steaks, but I always tell them maybe next time, and they just have to hold back. For their clothes, I search thrift shops and resale apps, trying to find something in the right size. But when it comes to shoes, I can't risk them not fitting properly if they're used, so I have to buy them new. And every time, I have to cut back on something else, and it's such a headache. We can't buy new toys or books either, so I borrow from the library or ask friends for hand-me-downs. I feel so sorry for the kids, but there's nothing I can do. If you could save even just a little, it would make things so much easier for us.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? You have no right to complain to me. You're unemployed, only a high school graduate, and grew up in a single-parent household. What gives you the right to say anything? You barely have any work experience, so don't interfere with what I do. You're a worthless wife, and the fact that someone like you even got to marry me should make you grateful. You should be thanking me. Stop giving me your opinions, it's annoying.
If I didn't work hard every day taking care of the house and raising the kids, would you even be able to focus on your job? You can only throw yourself into work because I handle everything at home. And besides, when you decided to switch to your current company, I helped you with your job hunt. You weren't motivated at all. I spent hours finding a good company for you and writing your resume and CV.
Don't act like you're so great because of that. That's stuff anyone could do. The one actually working, sweating, and earning money is me. Getting into my current company and becoming a manager, that's all because of my ability. I wowed the interviewers with my charisma. I would have succeeded even without you. Don't get it twisted. It's all thanks to my own skills, not because of you.
Oh, really? Maybe you're right.
See that? Looks like you finally reflected on things a little. Don't ever bother me with pointless stuff again. It's a waste of my time. I'm tired of listening to someone who's completely unproductive. Stop stealing my valuable time.
Oliver, I just saw you in town. What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
This doesn't add up. Weren't you supposed to be on a business trip today?
What?
You lied to me, didn't you? I saw you clearly just now.
What are you doing out at this time?
I took the kids to see that movie they've been looking forward to. We just stepped out of the theater when I saw you.
Look at you, talking about cutting back on living expenses, but you went to the movies? Seems like you're living it up just fine.
Sometimes it's okay. The kids have been holding back for so long. By the way, who was that young woman you were walking with?
That's none of your business. Don't pry.
Of course it's my business. We're husband and wife, aren't we? And you were walking arm in arm with that young woman, looking pretty cozy. That didn't look like just a friend, did it? She seemed quite young. Early 20s, I'd say. Don't tell me you're cheating on me.
So what if I am?
You're unbelievable. Just brazen about it, huh?
Cheating? Everyone does it. It's nothing unusual these days. Don't make such a fuss, idiot. You're such a pain.
This is horrible. You're betraying your family. The kids are still so young. What are you going to do if they find out about this?
Shut up. My family's pretty dull, so I decided to seek some excitement with a younger woman. Being around you and the kids makes me feel suffocated. This is all your fault, so don't blame me.
My fault? How can you say something so cruel? You betray your family with your selfish actions, act shameless when you get caught, and now you're trying to pin the blame on us? I'm honestly speechless.
What? Chill with the attitude, all right? The reason this family is so unbearable for me is because of you. You're the one who's made this household so cold. You live off my income and do nothing but complain. If anyone's shifting blame, it's you. You're the one always dumping the responsibility on me. Enough already.
You're always complaining, aren't you? You lie to us, do whatever you want, and when things don't go your way, you blame us. You make us suffer like this, hurt us so deeply. Then what are we supposed to do? No matter how hard we try, no matter how much we give, you don't care about us at all, do you?
Of course not. I hate you all. Just being around you makes me sick. Wake up and smell the coffee, you dummy. I can't stand being with you any longer.
This is too unbelievable.
Whatever. It doesn't matter who I'm with or what I do. You have no right to complain. You're living off the money I earn. You're nothing but leeches, worthless and clinging to me to survive.
Oliver, that message you sent earlier, you were joking, right?
I wasn't joking. I'm serious.
I can't believe this. Are you telling me to leave the house?
I'm divorcing you. I'm going to marry my coworker.
That mistress of yours? She's one of your subordinates at work?
Yeah, that's right. She's young, cute, and fun to be around. Wives should always be young. That's the best. At last, I'm done with my old ball and chain. This is fantastic. Take the kids and get out.
You can't just say something like that out of nowhere. The kids have school and preschool. They can't just transfer suddenly like that. And finding a new place to live isn't that simple either.
I don't care. Pack up and leave already. Don't interfere with my new life. If you're not out by the end of the week, I'll force you out, and I won't hold back.
Are you really okay with this? Are you seriously going to abandon us, your family? Do the time we spent together and all the memories we made mean nothing to you?
To me, you were nothing but a burden. Being with her makes me 100 times happier than being with you. I don't want the kids either, so make sure you take them with you.
You're seriously never going to see your sons again? You don't care about watching them grow up? The youngest is only 4 years old.
Not interested at all. I couldn't care less.
I see. Kicking your wife and kids out like this. You really don't care what happens to your own children, do you?
This is exactly what I find annoying about you. Go to that apartment where your mom lives or something.
What about our kids' future and child support?
Child support? Like I'd ever pay that. Raise them on your own. They're the kids you chose to have. Not my problem. You're not getting a single cent from me.
Kids I chose to have? That's rich. You were the one who begged and pleaded for at least 3 kids when we got married.
I don't care. I don't remember things from that long ago.
I see. So I guess you're never going to be that kind, caring person you once were, right? When we got married, you were so sweet and you loved me so much. When did you become so cold and cruel? You've really changed.
Shut up. People change. That's just how it is. You used to be young, cute, and always smiling when we first got married. But now, you're just a grumpy old woman who does nothing but complain.
How could I be cheerful when I'm treated so horribly by my own husband?
Stop whining and get lost.
Fine. Just don't regret it later.
What? Regret? Not a chance. Listen up. If you drag your feet and stay there any longer, I'll toss all your stuff in the trash. Got it?
I've finished packing. The kids and I are leaving the house now. I doubt we'll ever see each other again, so take care.
What? You're leaving already?
We're heading to my mother's apartment.
Wait, Mia.
What?
I'm at work right now, but are you acquainted with our company's CEO?
Why do you ask?
Well, the thing is, I just got called by him. He personally called me out of nowhere just now.
Oh, really?
It's the first time the CEO has ever directly called our department. Normally, he wouldn't bother calling a regular employee directly. One of my coworkers answered the phone, but the CEO demanded to speak to me, sounding furious. Everyone in the office was freaking out, wondering what was going on. As soon as I picked up the phone, he was barking at me to get to his office immediately.
Oh, really?
So when I went to his office, the moment I walked in, he shouted, "You! What the hell are you thinking?" He was absolutely furious. At first, I had no idea what he was talking about. I just stood there dumbfounded. And then he yelled, "Ask your wife." By wife, he means you, right?
Probably.
What's going on here? How does the CEO know you?
What do you think?
Answer the question. What's your relationship with him?
We're family.
What?
The CEO is my father.
You've got to be kidding me. That can't be true. How could someone like you be the CEO's daughter? That's impossible. You always said you didn't have a father. You liar. You grew up in a single-parent home. That's why you couldn't afford college, right?
That's right. I grew up in a single-parent home. My father and mother separated before I was born.
What?
They were lovers when they were young, but my father's parents didn't approve of their relationship. They said it was beneath him and strongly opposed their marriage. My father's family has been wealthy for generations, running a business, while my mother came from a family of regular salary earners. At first, my father tried to convince his parents, but when they threatened to disown him if he married my mother, he gave up. He didn't know my mother was pregnant at the time and abandoned her. My mother was bitter and cut all ties with him. We struggled to make ends meet as a single-parent family, but my mother was too proud to reach out to him for help. She raised me all on her own. I didn't want to burden her any further, so I gave up on going to college.
But if your mother cut ties, how did you find out the CEO is your father?
There was a mutual acquaintance who knew about my mother's pregnancy. A few years ago, that person accidentally told my father about me while they were drunk. After my father separated from my mother, he married another woman, but they couldn't have children. When he found out I existed, he panicked and started searching for my mother and me.
You've got to be kidding me.
I first met my father 4 years ago. I couldn't forgive him for abandoning my mother. Even now, I still can't fully forgive him. That's why I never told anyone about him, not even you. For most of my life, I didn't have a father, and the man who was my father was someone my mother hated. It wasn't something I could easily accept, so I decided to act like he didn't exist, just as I always had. I never met with him or contacted him, and I swore I would never rely on him. That was until you started looking for a new job.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you went to him and asked him to pull strings so I could get hired here?
That's right. At the time, he couldn't find a job and we were struggling to make ends meet. Our savings were almost gone. If things kept going the way they were, the kids would have suffered too. Cutting back on groceries wasn't enough. The kids' clothes were falling apart. I couldn't stand it. For the sake of the children, I had no choice but to swallow my pride. So I reached out to my father and asked him to help you get hired. Since he already felt guilty about abandoning us, he agreed right away. When he found out he had 3 grandchildren, he was over the moon with joy.
What the hell? So I didn't get into this company on my own merit? And being promoted to management wasn't because of my abilities either?
That's right. Did you really think it was all your own talent? How naive.
You've got to be kidding me.
Honestly, how did you not figure it out until now? Someone with your unimpressive background who even failed classes and repeated a year in college, landing a mid-career position at such a big company? That doesn't happen. And then, without any significant achievements, being promoted to management so easily? Usually, you might wonder why that was going on, even just a bit. You're unbelievably clueless.
Well,
It just shows that you're that kind of person, Oliver. Thinking it was all your ability? This is hilarious.
Why didn't you tell me about your connection to the CEO? I'm your husband.
Even though I asked for his help once, my feelings about him didn't change. Nothing about our relationship changed in my mind. And honestly, if you had known that all your success was thanks to me, you would have sulked, right? Your pride is ridiculously fragile. I really didn't want to bruise your precious ego. Consider it kindness. But still, after all the effort I made to get you into this company, you had the nerve to start an affair as soon as you joined. How pathetic. By the way, I heard from my father that his company has strict rules against workplace affairs because they disrupt the workplace environment. Do you know what happened to employees who got caught having affairs in the past?
I don't know.
Then why don't you ask some of the senior employees around you?
You've got to be kidding me. Hey, what's going to happen to me?
Who knows? Maybe you should ask my father. Oh, and by the way, he said he's going to have you thoroughly investigated by professionals. He's also looking into your mistress. According to him, people like you, trash, usually have other skeletons in their closet. He said you're the kind of person who'll crumble under scrutiny.
What? I haven't done anything. I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, really? But my father seems to have already found something. Let me check. Looks like I've got a message from him on WhatsApp. He said, "Leave the rest to me. I'll make sure the one who caused my daughter and precious grandchildren to suffer will pay and rot in hell." Looks like you're in for an interesting time. Enjoy whatever comes next.
Mia, please, pick up the phone.
What do you want? I'm busy with a move.
I just wanted to apologize to you. I'm so sorry. I deeply regret what I've done. It's truly unforgivable. I'm the lowest kind of scum. Please, I beg you, forgive me.
Is my father there with you?
Yes, the CEO is here too.
Oh, I see. No matter how much you apologize, I have no intention of forgiving you. But I'll make sure to thank my father.
Won't you forgive me? I truly, deeply apologize. I'm serious.
There's no way I'll forgive you. So, what's your punishment?
Well, I've been terminated, and I'm also being sued for damages.
I knew it. You must have been hiding more than just the affair. What else did you do? Spill it.
Actually, I falsified my mistress's performance records. I shifted her tasks onto other employees, and I used company expenses for personal purchases a few times.
I see. Petty, cowardly, and pathetic. I'm honestly disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
Looks like you have a lot of people to apologize to besides me. The employees who had to pick up the slack because of your affair must have had a really hard time. I imagine the people caught up in your mess felt it was incredibly unfair. An affair doesn't just affect the people involved, you know. Your mistress is just as guilty, isn't she? She was called to the CEO's office after that, wasn't she?
She was fired too. She said she's leaving the company and going back to her hometown. She was crying, saying she'll probably be drowning in debt because of the alimony and damages.
I see. Looks like she understands her situation well. So she's planning to run back to her parents and cry to them for help? How embarrassing.
Hey, about the compensation, will you be asking me for that too?
Of course. And don't forget child support for 3 kids.
But I won't have any income now. How am I supposed to pay?
So what? Why should I care?
Please, don't abandon me. I'll change, I swear. I'll work hard and take my responsibilities seriously from now on. I'll do my best for our family. Please, don't divorce me. I'm truly sorry.
How can you even say that? You said you didn't want us, that we were annoying, an eyesore, and that you hated us. You mocked and insulted us over and over. You didn't even come home for Liam's birthday. And you said you didn't care about our kids' future.
I know. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm truly sorry. I'll never say anything so cruel again, so please.
Now that you know I'm the CEO's daughter, you're suddenly changing your tune, huh? Are you hoping I'll support you now? How convenient.
That's not it. I'm not thinking that at all. I'm truly reflecting on everything I've done. Please, believe me. From now on, I'll work from morning till night without complaining to support the family.
I don't want you to support me, not even a little.
But it's hard to raise 3 kids all on your own, isn't it?
It's not hard at all. My father said he'd hire me to take your place, so I have nothing to worry about.
What?
Through all of this, I've reconciled with my father. After all, he's an important grandfather to the kids. I started thinking, should I really let my pride deprive the kids of their grandfather? It made me reflect on my own responsibilities as a parent. My father cried and apologized to both me and my mother. He said he was truly sorry. When the kids met him, they warmed up to him right away. It's like they say, sometimes a storm makes the ground stronger.
What the hell? You're the only one who gets to benefit from all this? That's not fair.
You've been benefiting plenty all this time, and it was all thanks to me. You got into a great company, earned a high salary, wasted that money however you wanted, and played around with younger women.
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, we barely got by on a tight budget. The kids didn't get birthday presents. Their own father forgot their birthdays, and you even said you didn't want them. I'll never forgive you for that.
I'm sorry. I truly am. I had no idea you were living such a miserable, lonely life. I'm truly sorry. I was so selfish, only thinking about myself.
I used to think my father was the worst kind of person for abandoning my mother, but it turns out I married an even worse man. There's no way I'll ever forgive you. Oliver tried contacting me countless times, begging to speak to me and asking me to reconsider the divorce. But with the help of a lawyer my father introduced me to, the divorce was finalized smoothly. Shortly after the divorce, I started working at my father's company. Now I live in a secure company apartment near the office and work hard every day. As an executive secretary, the pay is good and the job is fulfilling. Through reconnecting with my father, I've come to understand that he's not a bad person, just clumsy and not great with words. He made mistakes in his youth, but now he seems to genuinely regret them. He adores my sons and they adore him back. After years of not having a father figure, my sons are thrilled to have a grandfather in their lives and spend their days happily with him. On weekends, my father takes them to fun places, amusement parks, zoos, aquariums, and the movies. The boys always come home full of joy, their faces lighting up with excitement. In fact, they now spend more time with their grandfather than they ever did with their father. Oliver, who abandoned us, has been replaced by someone far better, a loving father figure and a doting grandfather. Eventually, even my mother reconciled with my father. Now, on weekends, my parents, my children, and I gather at my place for dinner together. As for Oliver, he was forced to pay compensation and child support in one lump sum. He ended up with an enormous amount of debt and even considered declaring bankruptcy. However, his lawyer told him there was no way to avoid paying the alimony and child support, so he gave up on that. He maxed out loans from legitimate financial institutions and, when that wasn't enough, borrowed from shady lenders. Now, he works multiple part-time jobs from morning until night just to pay off the interest. The principal amount hasn't decreased at all, leaving him utterly hopeless. At this rate, he'll likely spend the rest of his life drowning in debt, but that's his own fault. I've heard rumors that Oliver tells people he wants to see me and the children again, but I have no intention of ever seeing him again. There's a saying, You only realize the value of something after you've lost it. I'm sure Oliver understands the weight of those words all too well now, but it's far too late for him to realize that.
Rachel, how dare you not tell me anything? Isn't it normal to invite the parents first?
What are you talking about, Brenda? Zach's birthday party isn't for a while yet.
I'm the one who popped him out. Trust me, I've got the timing down. It's about your new house.
New house?
Yeah, I haven't seen much of you guys lately. So, it turns out you've been busy with the move, huh? The neighbors were saying it seemed like you moved.
Neighbors?
Yeah, that's right. So I went to check in on you two and ask your neighbors. So, when are you going to invite me to your new home?
We moved, but I don't think I'm going to invite you.
Excuse me? I always thought you were rude. I didn't think you were worse than that. I'm sure my son would love to have me over. Children like showing their parents how successful they are. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'll ask Zach to talk to you about it. Rachel, have you heard from Zach? I have to do some preparations too. It costs a lot of money to get rid of things, you know?
Good morning, Brenda.
Most of my stuff aren't even that old, so I have to sell some of them too. Maybe some people would take some if I put it outside.
Are you doing some deep cleaning?
Huh? I'm moving in with you. I thought I'd let you guys buy what you need. It's better to use new stuff than the old ones, right? I've been waiting for your reply for a while now.
I've told you 1,000,000 times you can't live with us.
I've been living in an apartment, remember? And my place is kind of a mess, you know?
What are you talking about? Anyway, we don't want you to live here.
I know Zach wants me to live with him, but you've always been so stubborn. He's just being reserved and agreeing to whatever you say.
Sorry, but some things are just out of reach. We're swamped with work at the moment. Can you just calm down a bit?
Geez, your manners are terrible. This is why I can't stand dealing with people who lack education. Hello? Hey, I'm in a hurry too, you know. Rachel? Answer me. If you're not going to, I'll just go by myself. It's pointless to argue with you anyway.
Even if you show up uninvited, you won't be allowed in.
Ugh, finally. Who knows? I might be able to get in. Anyway, I'll give you a heads up once the moving arrangements are done. So make sure you're all set to welcome me properly. I'll be busy.
No matter what you say, we're not planning to live with you.
Rachel, it looks like I won't be able to leave anytime soon today due to the shortage of staff again. I'm sorry, we haven't been able to have meals together lately.
It's okay, I understand.
I was on a meeting and I just read your message. Are you saying Mom found out?
No, I don't think so. I think she just misunderstood me. She heard about our new place asking our old neighbors.
Huh. No way.
Yeah, she said we have plenty of rooms. So she's saying she's going to live with us.
Are you serious?
She said it's your achievement, so it's normal to invite her.
She has no idea how much I'm making, huh?
Yeah, she said she couldn't wait any longer, so she's moving in soon.
What? She's gonna come over uninvited?
Yeah, she told me to clean her room and have everything ready for her. I told her 1,000,000 times that she can't, but she just kept ignoring me.
She acts like she has dementia or something.
She was talking about getting rid of her furnitures too. I think she's just getting started, though.
Why is she rushing? I mean, she lives off a pension, but her house is already fully paid for.
Yeah, you're right. your dad left her that house, didn't he?
That's right. I'm sorry, my boss just called me. I'll talk to Mom.
Okay, have a good day at work.
Rachel, something seems to have gone wrong and I haven't received the itinerary for the trip. I got it last time when I used a tour company. Did you opt for a budget-friendly company this time?
What? But isn't that something that only the attendees receive?
Hey, are you mocking me? I'm aware of that. That's precisely my point. If I don't get the itinerary, how will I know the meeting time? I won't even know where to go.
Are you planning to come with us? Seriously? Are you sure you're okay? Do you remember what you ate yesterday?
Of course I do. What are you trying to say?
Are you sure about that?
What's with you all of a sudden? I'm responsible enough to check the schedule for the next day.
Oh, I see. So that trip. It's just for me and Zach.
Huh? What are you talking about? You said we're going to Hawaii, so I said I'm going too, right?
I did mention it casually, but it's a gift from someone else. And I also mentioned there are only 2 tickets.
Well, if that's the case, I can go and you can stay home, right? That's what makes you a useless wife who doesn't think ahead.
No, it's our wedding anniversary.
Anniversary means the day we became a family, right? So it's normal for me to be there. Well, you better make reservations for me now. And of course, you should pay for it as an apology.
I don't get why I have to apologize. We don't even know where we are going.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's a mystery tour. They wouldn't let us know the whole itinerary.
What are you talking about? Are you saying I can't go?
Yeah, that's right. I already told you it's just going to be the 2 of us.
What? I've already packed my stuff. You got my hopes up.
No one asked you to go with us.
You're such a bitch. You're so fake. You act like you're a perfect wife in front of Zach.
Zach is next to me. He's saying I'm the best wife ever.
Huh? Is he home today?
We have to leave early tomorrow, so he called off work today.
Oh my God. It's better that he's next to you.
Huh?
Ask him to decide whether he wants to go with me or you.
Okay, but...
Ask him now.
Oh, of course, he wants to go with me. He said it without any hesitation.
What? Did you really ask?
Yeah, he's next to me looking at the screen.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I just feel for you.
Whatever. I'm busy anyways. You better take me with you next time.
I'll let Zach know.
You don't really have to go with us, but I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for the next trip.
I see. Well, we got an early morning, so good night.
My goodness. You're seriously lacking in charm as a wife. I'll address both the trip and living arrangements later. Hey, Rachel. Did you make sure you have everything I asked for? Since we're going to be living together, we need to cooperate, right? I sent you a list of things I need, like seasonings and utensils. But I never heard back from you. If you want, I can pick those up for you. But I don't want you to feel useless. Are you just going to keep ignoring me? Fine. So, because you messed up my plans for the trip, I had extra time, and I made good progress in cleaning up. Getting rid of the old stuff made the place look much better. We all want nice things in a tidy house, don't we? I'm quite considerate, aren't I? Anyway, living in that house is just fantastic. And for a house like that, the garden should be more Japanese style, right? My son is truly something. So, Rachel, I need you to work harder. After relaxing on your trip, I expect you'll be ready to work hard from today, right? I'm heading out now, so I might arrive first. It's your fault for not sending any plans. If I arrive first, I'll let myself in. I borrowed the key when Zach came by last time. Having a key shop nearby is handy, isn't it? I'm excited to see how clean you left the house before your trip. Hey, Rachel? You did a decent job tidying up the house. But you're coming back today, right? Somehow, there are still dirty dishes left. They could attract bugs, you know. And it's partly your fault. I tried washing them, but I accidentally broke a pair of dishes that seemed to belong to both of you.
Brenda, where are you right now?
Huh? I'm at your house.
Brenda? Just double checking. Besides accidentally breaking the dishes, you haven't done anything else, right? You haven't touched anything else.
Oh, the garden was pretty clean, but there were flowers I didn't like, so I pulled them out. It's not a problem since I'm moving in with you, right?
What? You're in the house? Is there anyone in the house?
Of course there's no one in the house. You haven't been home yet. Wouldn't it be scary if there was?
Please, get out of there as soon as possible.
This is my son's house. I'm going to be living here too, so come home and take care of things.
Do you even know whose house it is?
What? What are you talking about?
That's not our house. Brenda, just leave, please. Stop ignoring me. Please, leave.
Mom, where are you? Hurry up and call me back. Zach? I was at your house and a stranger came in. I freaked out, so I hid upstairs. What? You're hiding? Should I call the cops? Mom, that's not my house. It's my boss's house. Get down there and explain yourself. We're heading there now too. What? We were searching for a temporary place to stay due to some personal matters, and they generously offered their home, since they'll be away on a trip around the same time. Zach, seriously? What nonsense are you talking about? Are you saying this is someone else's house? Am I in someone else's house? I pulled out the flowers, washed the dishes, and accidentally broke them. Are you out of your mind? What if I get fired for what you did? Anyway, I'm going downstairs now. Can you explain it to him too? I will, but it's trespassing. Oh no, I'd go to jail. Well, even if it were my house, what you're doing is just unacceptable. What? I'm your mother. I'll just tell your boss that it was a misunderstanding. First of all, why would you even go without us? Well, I have the keys, so... Oh, God. You're crazy. This is why Dad left you. When are you going to realize that? Huh? You messed up so bad this time. You never take responsibility for your actions. You've always been a burden to everyone. Do you have any idea what you put me and Dad through? How many times did we have to move because of you? Well, you know... Dad must have put up with a lot too, you know? He put up with everything until I turned 14 and could choose my legal guardian. He just kept on going. Even so, I felt grateful for being raised, so I couldn't easily cut ties. But after causing trouble for both my boss and Rachel, I've hit my limit. Once this mess is sorted out, I'm cutting ties with you. What? Living with someone who refuses to listen to others is just not going to work. Zach! Anyway, hope they don't file any reports. Goodbye. Zach!
Zach immediately called his boss and explained the situation. The door was unlocked, and his boss had already called the police upon hearing noises. Brenda was taken away by the police because she had been acting recklessly in someone else's house. Of course, she's not going to get away with it. When Zach refused to take her in, they tried reaching out to his father, but he had already remarried and declined. And the reason she was in such a hurry to move in with us was because she urgently needed to sell the house. She wanted to sell the house to pay off her debts. She sold everything and tried to move in with us. Eventually, mother-in-law ended up in a company dorm, working hard to pay off compensation for the damaged dishes and garden, all while facing bullying from her coworkers. Meanwhile, me and Zach are living happily in our new home. It's true that we moved out. Well, the truth is, we were secretly building a house without telling my mother-in-law. However, due to delays in construction, it happened to coincide with the timing of signing the contract for the apartment. That's how the idea of house sitting at my boss's place came up. Right now, we're discussing what to plant in the garden. Although Zach went through the toughest time this time, I think it was ultimately for the best that he decided to cut ties with his mother. We talked it over together, listening carefully to each other's perspectives, and we both want to protect this house and our soon-to-be family of 3.
Hey, Isabel, before I tell you every single time, you paid the bill, right? Hello, Nancy. Bill? What are you talking about? Don't be silly. I left the credit card bill at the entrance so that you can notice. Yes, you left an envelope. Don't worry, I didn't open it. Oh God, you wasted my thoughtfulness, and what, are you trying to harass your mother-in-law? Huh? Harassing you? What kind of thoughtfulness was it? The envelope was under your name. I would look at it if it was addressed to me or Sean, but I would never look at an envelope addressed to you. I put it where you could see it on purpose. It's your job to read my intentions. I'm trying to let you know in a roundabout way to express how much I care about you, but you're not a good wife if you ignore that kindness. You don't understand unless I tell you straight out. Anyway, please transfer $1,000 in my bank account as soon as possible. $1,000? Nancy, what did you spend that much amount on? I went out for a French course dinner with Sean and John, my 2 lovely sons. And I also bought some new clothes, so that's a total payment of $1,000. Huh? I haven't heard anything from Sean, not my business. I thought I should give Sean a gift for quitting job and John for getting a job. It's a celebration for my beloved sons. I'm sure he didn't tell you out of concern for you. He must be scared of you. If you want to be a good wife, just shut up and transfer $1,000. It's not like I wanted you to ask me out too, but this is too much. I mean, this is such a waste of money and we have our lives to live. I can't pay you. Well, what a heartless person. You don't do any housework or take care of Sean, and you dare to stand up against your family. Why did he marry such a hopeless person like you? Excuse me, I do housework like cleaning and laundry. I can't cook dinner because of work, but I cook meals for a week on the weekends. Shut up. Don't make excuses like that and admit what I say. Meals? Oh, that disgusting looking object. Are you asking me to eat that thing? You've got to be kidding me. Nancy, that's too much. I have to work every day and do housework on my days off, and I'm doing the best as I can to cook meals. If you don't like it that much, I'd appreciate it if you could cook for us once in a while since you don't have a job. Well, you want a mother-in-law to cook for you. You should know who I am. You're so brazen, you dare to use me? You're a truck driver, aren't you? Is it because you work with men that you have such a big attitude? You're a truck driver woman, but you're not good enough. You're not strong enough. How can you work? Nancy, that's old-fashioned. These days, my company has a lot of female staff, and they do less physical work. By the way, I heard that John got a job at a transportation company. Oh, you knew. He got a job at Shooting Star Transportation, a famous local company. It's different from the low-class transportation companies where an incompetent people like you would work. No matter how useless I am, it doesn't mean that the company is also low class. You're really a person who never stops talking. You are a useless and incompetent wife, that's all. Just shut up and listen to me. Anyway, transfer $1,000 to my account as soon as possible. Also, I have to eat delivery food every night because of your tasteless leftovers. Make sure you transfer an additional $500, understand? I mean, that's not enough, not even close. That's more than what we pay for our own food. We can't afford that much. It's the money you guys spend, so please pay by yourselves. I'm giving you a chance to be a good wife because you're useless, so why don't you thank me? If you can't even do that, then I can't help you anymore. If you despise the feelings of family, I will ask you to leave this house. I'll talk to Sean about it. What's the point? Even if you talk to that boy, my orders are absolute. Even he will agree with me. I'm in a hurry too. If you haven't made the transfer by tomorrow, be prepared. I'll punish you severely. Hey, Sean, can I talk to you about something? What is it? Your mother wants me to pay her $1,500 of her credit card bill and the food expense. What? $1,500? But no choice if Mom said so. It's $1,500. She doesn't even work, and I can't believe she's spent that much. And why didn't you tell me that you went to a French restaurant with her and John? Oh, I forgot. She treated me since I quit my job. She is so rude. Why don't you say anything to her? She's your mother. I'm the one who gets told off. You know how hard she treats me, how much she punishes me around. Well, yes. Your wife is having a hard time and you never tell her. When I heard she was throwing away my meals, I was speechless. I'm sure she didn't mean to. Mom says no, and I can't help it. She's getting old and you'll be safe as long as you listen to her and don't make a big deal out of it. I do my job, I do the housework, I'm tired, but I'm still trying my best to take care of the house. She tells me I'm incompetent even though I do my best. Your mother treats me like a slave. That's an exaggeration. Mom is just a little bit, well, outspoken. I don't even have my husband on my side. I don't know if I can take it anymore. I'm hurt. Don't say that, just hang in there. Enough, it's not worth talking to you. Isabel, did you transfer the $1,500? I didn't. I clearly told you that I can't, so you have to do something about it yourself. You are so stubborn, aren't you? What do you think you are doing after I told you so clearly yesterday that even you, an incompetent person, could understand? Just by transferring $1,500, I will forgive you for your selfish behavior up to now. $1,500 is a lot of money and not for a necessary expense, but for a luxury expense. I can't pay it. Aren't you the one who is acting selfishly? That's quite a thing to say, isn't it? You really are a useless wife. You got some nerve to go against me. Don't you understand? As I have told you many times, my orders are absolute. Yesterday, I told Sean that you demanded the payment of $1,500. He told me too. I heard that you said I treat you like a slave. Even though you were incompetent, were you aware that you were a slave? That made me laugh. But a slave means absolute obedience. You are not conscious enough to be a slave if you resist me. I don't like that kind of treatment. I am not your slave. He even told that to you? I can't believe it. Of course, he's my precious son. He's a good boy who listens to everything his mother says. Of course, John too. They are the sons who never hide anything from me because of the way I raise them. My sons are perfect, unlike some incompetent trash wife who can't even be a slave. I'm sorry for making meals for the whole week at once, but as you know, I'm working. When I married him, both of you and he agreed to it. Even if I could forgive you for making the food for the whole week, I didn't think you were this incompetent wife who wouldn't even listen to her mother-in-law. He was completely fooled, and so am I. I guess I'll have to ask for a divorce. What? Why would you do that? You are a woman, but you work in the transportation business, and you are a wife, but you can't even listen to your mother-in-law's orders. You are so pathetic. I feel sorry for my son. I'll tell him to leave this trash right away. He's too good for you. He's going to get a well-classed, good-natured wife who is kind to me. If you asked him to get divorced, would he listen to you right away? We love each other, you know. You're an idiot. I'm sure he wants to get divorced too. He said he doesn't want a strong-willed wife like you who disobey his mother. Oh no, I've lost hope to both of you. Say whatever you want. A trashy wife like you will never get married, work for a transportation company for the rest of your life. I'll have him write the divorce papers as soon as possible, so you better respond. Yes, ma'am. Well then, I don't even want to see your face, so I want you to pack up your things and leave today. Don't ever step into our house again. It's like the air is polluted when you're in my house. I understand. I will never have anything to do with you and your family again. Hey, Isabel, what is going on? Can you explain? Is it true that Sean was fired from the company? What is it? It seems like you're really in a panic. We are divorced, so I am a stranger to you. But well, let me tell you, it's true. You didn't know? That can't be true, because he said he left that company to change jobs. I heard that he was negligent and absent without permission and turned on his boss who warned him about it. It seems that kind of repeated attitude went too far. That's right. He's being sued in civil court by a woman who seems to be the victim. He actually did that? He never said a word about it to me. Oh no. Isabel, I want you to get back with him and pay the settlement. You still have feelings for him, don't you? I can't take care of him because John's going to make a lot of money. I don't want the son who did such a shameful thing. Is Sean the only one you don't want? You don't know anything. From what I've heard, he also did sexual harassment to female colleagues at the company, and that's probably one of the reasons. Huh? It seems he caused an accident because of DUI while on duty and were fired from his previous transportation company. He hid the fact and didn't report it to the company that offered him the job, even though his license was suspended. It's outrageous that he would mispresent his employment status, and even more outrageous that he would DUI while on duty. That's not true. A serious John would never do such a thing. If you don't believe me, why don't you ask himself? I mean, I'm not sure when you will be able to talk to him. I don't think he will be at your house. What do you mean? I heard that Shooting Star Transportation reported for false declaration and concealment. He is accompanied by the police on suspicion of fraud and is now in custody at the police station. What? What do you mean? That can't be. He's not at home and he's not answering the phone. Isabel, who are you? Are you stalking him? How do you know his history? Stalking? No way. He's not even worth it. Actually, it's because I'm the president of Shooting Star Transportation. Huh? What? I was at an important business meeting when he was having an interview for the job, so I didn't notice because I didn't see him. That's a lie. An incompetent person like you can't possibly be the president. I won't allow you to try to trick me. I will sue you. If you don't trust me, why don't you see our website? Even John should have at least checked the president of the company he went to interview with. It is listed at the top of the page with my real name and photo. Well, I'm a professional myself, so I wouldn't have hired someone like him anyway. Oh, it is true. What a surprise. Do you understand now? Thank you for being so surprised that you lost your words. He also applied for the job without knowing that I am the president of Shooting Star Transportation. I inspected his license number and found out that his license was suspended. I checked with his former employer and found out that he had an accident due to DUI while on duty. Furthermore, they told me that he had damaged the company truck, was fired, and had been ordered to pay compensation. I do not believe it. I won't believe it. It's a lie. It has to be a lie. I don't believe that my great boy was fired for DUI. Do you know DUI is a criminal offense, regardless how many times he has done it? Did he have any money? Where did he get the money to pay the fine? Huh? The fine? He needed $10,000 to get into a company, so I borrowed it from Payday Loan. Don't tell me he used that money to pay for the DUI fine. It seems I was right. What is going to happen to John? Because of the fraud, will he be put into jail? If he gets a criminal record, it will be hard for him to get another job. Oh no, Sean is also being sued and even John is being arrested. Those brothers are shit. They are doing the same thing. I'm so glad I got divorced before I got involved. Thank you. Hey, Isabel, you're the president of Shooting Stars, right? You have power, right? Since we once had a relationship, could you get John hired and keep quiet about the violations and suspensions? You must make a lot of money if you're the president, right? You can cover the necessary expenses for me and my 2 sons. No, think about it. It was me, the president, who made the decision to turn him down, right? There is no way I would hire him. I cannot live forever with a devilish mother-in-law who treats me like a slave and mommy boy sons who cannot support their wives. Let's start over, please. Don't say it like that. I'll be nice to you and I won't call you incompetent. If the president of Shooting Star Transportation is a relative of mine, I'd be proud of myself. I'm sorry, but I politely decline. You were proud of your sons, weren't you? Do your best to clean up your scum brother's mess. I have nothing to do with this. Goodbye. Please don't contact me again. I'm busy. Oh no, wait a minute. Isabel, help us. John, who had his job offer turned down, was charged with fraud for filing a false report to Shooting Star Transportation. He was also found to have been driving without a license during the period of suspension. My ex-husband settled with the victim of sexual harassment, and fortunately the lawsuit was discharged. The settlement was $10,000. He had no such savings. He cried out to his mother for help, and she started to borrow money from payday loan. She was forced to repay about $20,000 in debts and pay off a truck worth few $1,000s. Isabel and Sean moved to a public housing and are living while working and paying back the tremendous amount of money. On the other hand, my recent situation is that Shooting Star Transportation is a company where a lot of women work, and the fine service we provide has become famous, and it has even been featured in a magazine. As a female president, I am also working hard to make the company bigger and bigger by doing my best. Of course, I am also improving myself and looking for a new love.
Hey, Nick. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I just got a call from my mom. I think she's going to be hospitalized for a few days.
What? Why?
She said she keeps feeling dizzy, so the doctor decided to admit her just in case. She called an ambulance.
I see. I'm worried.
I'm thinking of taking a day off tomorrow to go check on her.
That's a good idea. It's a weekend from tomorrow, so you can stay there over the weekend. I'll take care of Emma.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course. You need to take care of your mother.
Thank you. Then I'll stay at her place this weekend. I'm glad to have such a wonderful husband.
It's the least I can do.
I'm a little worried about her dizziness, so I want to stay beside her in the hospital. I'm sure Emma will be bored if she comes with me, so if you can take care of her, that will be great.
I'd like to say you can stay with your mother as long as you want, but I have work too.
If I could stay with her for 3 days, it would be great. I'm sure my mom would be relieved too. I think I'll go back and forth between my parents' house and the hospital and get some things done at home.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. She isn't getting any younger. And besides, she's living all by herself. I'm sure she has a lot to worry about. You don't have to worry about Emma. Go take good care of her. You'll let me know about her medical condition right away, okay?
Of course.
Hey, Grace? Answer me.
Sorry, Samantha. I can't take your call right now, so I'm texting you. What's wrong?
You're really something, you know.
What?
Leaving the kids outside when it's snowing so hard.
What? What are you talking about?
My sweet granddaughter has frostbite. I didn't think you were capable of doing such thing. I'll sue you and I'll raise her myself.
Wait a minute. Was Emma outside in this rough weather?
Yes. If I didn't happen to be there, her life would have been in danger. What the heck are you thinking?
What? Emma's supposed to be with Nick.
With Nick? Then why would Emma be outside in such a storm? Don't mess around with me.
It's true.
I was so surprised, so I called Nick. He said someone at work just passed away, so he's in the other state to attend the funeral.
What? He didn't say anything about that.
You took advantage of Nick's absence. You left your child outside. I didn't know you were that irresponsible.
Samantha, wait. I don't know what's going on either. My mind is completely blank. Why would Emma go outside in this heavy snow?
That's why I'm going to sue you. You must be one evil mother.
Samantha?
What?
Actually, my mother was rushed to the hospital by ambulance yesterday.
What?
So Nick said he would take care of Emma. He told me to stay with my mom for the weekend. So now I'm at my mother's hospital.
Oh, really? Nick said you were working, so I had no idea. So, is your mother okay?
Yes, she's on IV. and she seems to be stable now.
Oh well, thank God. I'm sorry about what I said suing you. I didn't know what was going on.
No, But I can't believe that Nick would go to a funeral for one of his employees without telling me. That's impossible. And Emma was left outside all alone, right?
Yeah.
Although I'm glad that you happened to be there, if you hadn't, she might have lost her life. Just thinking about it makes me tremble.
Anyway, I'll take care of Emma until you come back. You take good care of your mother.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your help. Depending on my mother's situation, I may go home early.
If that happens, please call me again. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, and I'm not going to sue you for sure.
Nick, where are you?
Oh, I'm in the next state over. A colleague of mine at work just passed away. He was transferred to my office and working apart from his family. I was surprised to hear the news.
Even so, how could you leave Emma all by herself? It was snowing hard, you know.
What?
I got a call from Samantha.
What? Emma was outside alone in that heavy snow? No way.
She was so mad at me. She even said, I'm suing you and I'll raise her myself. What the heck is going on?
Wait a minute. How's Emma doing?
Samantha found her quickly, so she's fine. She's at her house right now. I trembled to think what would have happened if she'd stayed out there all alone. What the heck is going on?
I can't believe it.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's my mom.
Huh?
The night you left to the hospital for your mother, I got a call that a colleague of mine at work had passed away. I wanted to go right away, but Emma was there. So I talked to my mom about it.
Oh, really?
Of course. I can't think of leaving Emma at home. That's why I asked my mom to take care of her.
I wanted you to talk to me before talking to your mother.
But I didn't want you to worry about it. I mean, you were probably preoccupied with your mother. And you said you didn't want me to tell my mom about your mother, right?
Yeah.
So, when you had to leave the house for a few days to take care of your mother, I asked my mother to take care of Emma.
I wouldn't have minded if you'd told me if it was such an emergency.
But you know, I thought it would put too much on you.
What do you mean?
Well, my mom didn't have a good impression of you. She keeps saying, how long is she going to keep working? She has a child, so she should stay home while Emma is little. I wonder if she's feeding her with nutritious food. She was complaining a lot of things about you.
Really?
She doesn't approve you as a wife or a mother.
I didn't. I really had no idea. Samantha was very kind to me when we were together. She told me that it's hard for a woman to work and raise a child. She told me I could always count on her.
That's what she might have been saying, but there are people who complain behind people's back, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sure my mom is one of those people.
I can't believe it. I'm so shocked.
That's why I didn't say anything to you.
I see. I'm shocked, but thank you for telling me.
That's why I wanted to keep this to myself.
But something doesn't add up. Samantha has always been so supportive of me.
Maybe that's because we're the ones sending her money, right?
Oh, you mean she was supporting my work because she didn't want me to stop sending money?
I think so.
I'm getting more and more shocked.
But she loves Emma so much. Isn't it strange that Emma was left in her care and she was out all alone in the heavy snow?
Sure, but if it's just a way to tell me that I'm not qualified as a mother, I think I understand.
I'm sorry about my mother. I'm really sorry.
If that's the case, I'll tell my mother what happened, and I'll go home now. You can't come home today, right?
Well, even if I try to go home, it'll be after midnight.
I understand. Okay, I'll get ready now.
Is your mother all right?
She's stable now, and they say she'll get better. If anything happens, I'll be back with Emma. Right now, I'm just worried about her.
Sorry, I didn't know this was going to happen.
It's not your fault. You go support your colleague's family.
Okay, thank you. Take care then. Take care of Emma for me.
Samantha, thank you for taking care of Emma. I just came home from the hospital, and I'm going to pick her up right now.
Oh, are you okay? You didn't have to worry about Emma.
But I'm worried about leaving Emma with you.
Huh?
It would be a disaster if something happened to Emma.
Hey, what's with that tone?
Nick told me. You said you were supporting me, but actually you weren't. I heard you were complaining about me a lot, didn't you?
Huh? I think there's a problem with you as well, don't you think?
Nick left Emma with you and went to a funeral. Why did you come to her house? It doesn't add up, does it? I demand for an explanation.
What? He didn't tell me anything. He didn't even ask me to keep her.
I don't understand. Even if he didn't call you, it's strange that you would visit us in the middle of a snowstorm.
People go out even in a snowstorm if they have to. Not everyone stays home. In fact, people are working.
What then? Are you saying Nick is lying?
That's the only thing I can think of. How could I take Emma out in the snow? What kind of a person would take Emma out alone in the middle of a snowstorm to go to a colleague's funeral? Even though he's my son, I don't understand.
When he called you, he used the company phone. The company phone is automatically recorded. I'll get an audio recording. Samantha, please tell the truth. Depending on how it turns out, I'll sue you.
Wait a minute. Did I talk to him on the phone? I don't remember at all.
Huh?
Grace, how's everything? Is Emma safe?
Emma's fine.
So, did Mom admit what she did?
I just couldn't believe what you told me the other day. I just couldn't believe that generous Samantha would do such a terrible thing.
Are you saying I'm lying?
I wanted to believe you. You two are both so important to me. I didn't know which one to believe.
Mom is lying to get what she wants. She tried to harm Emma to punish you, remember?
I know. I had to think carefully about what to do. I decided to check with your company about your colleague's incident.
What?
And then, I was told that nobody has passed away in the company. Didn't you go to a funeral?
That's...
Where did you go without Emma?
Huh? That's... Well, I'm staying at a hotel alone.
Why?
Ever since you went to the hospital, Emma's being selfish. She wanted to see you. She said she wanted to see her grandma too. She got out of hand and I got angry, so I took her outside to punish her. Then, I came back about 20 minutes later and she was gone. I was wondering what to do when I got a call from you, and you told me she was at my mom's place.
I don't know. The timeline doesn't match.
What?
I thought it was your mother who called first. And you told her you were going to your colleague's funeral, right?
Huh? Did I? I don't think that's possible.
Why are you trying to lie?
Because if I told the truth, you would get angry, right?
Huh?
She'd be mad if I told her I kicked Emma out in the middle of a big snowstorm. That's why I blamed Mom.
You are such a horrible person. Actually, your mother is seeing this text right now.
What?
She's standing right next to me.
Nick, what's going on here? I wouldn't kick Emma out in the snow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you the bad guy because I couldn't handle her. How dare you? You're so good with other people's kids. What? After talking with Grace, I found out that you've been acting strange, so I hired a private detective right away to keep an eye on you. What? You were happily shopping with a child who is about Emma's age, holding hands. I've got a picture to prove it, see? Seriously? I hate to think, but Grace and I talked about it when we saw this. Emma was in your way, wasn't she? That can't be. How can that be? Emma is my daughter. She's my daughter. She can't be in the way. Emma is a smart girl. She knew exactly what was going on with you. What? She talked to me when we were alone. She said, you get mad when Grace is not around. She said you sometimes hit her too. Mom, that's what kids say, okay? You don't think she was telling the truth, do you? They're kids. That's why they tell the truth. A child will tell you the truth about anything. I can't believe you. Don't you think your child is cute? You can't treat her according to your own moods or your convenience. You stay out of it, Mother. Emma is mine and Grace's child. It's none of your business. What do you mean it's none of my business? I'm talking about Emma, my granddaughter. Shut up.
I think what your mother said is true.
Even you say that, Grace?
Because there's no excuse for it. I even have pictures. I was very shocked to hear Emma's story. I never thought you had done such a terrible thing to her. What were you thinking, hitting your own child? And she told me you said, Daddy doesn't need you.
I never said that. I never said that.
Are you saying Emma is lying? You may have forgotten, but she remembers. I can't tell you how much it hurt me. She must be terrified when she was left outside alone in the heavy snow. I will never forgive you.
Wait, you don't believe me?
Did you forget that we have a camera watching over our house?
Huh?
Sometimes you let Emma stay home, right? You said we should install a camera in case something happens, even if it's only for a short time. It was your idea, remember?
Well...
That camera recorded everything. When Emma told me everything, I went back to the house to review the recordings. Then I found it.
What?
You told Emma Daddy doesn't need you.
That's a lie.
You can't lie to me now. There's a recording. You were kind to me and I thought you were the best dad for Emma. I always believed that. But actually, I was wrong. And it led to hurt Emma.
That's not true. Maybe I lost my head for a second and it just slipped out of my mouth.
No. I saw a picture of you walking, holding hands with a girl about Emma's age. We were in your way, weren't we? You thought we should just disappear, didn't you? That's why you left Emma outside all alone in that heavy snow, right?
Grace, what are you talking about? You better stop talking like that.
But then, against all expectations, your mother showed up there. Your plan went south, and you made your mother the bad guy. You made me want a divorce.
That's enough. You know...
Huh?
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me the truth? You could have said you wanted a divorce because you have a lover.
Because if I told you, you would ask for alimony and child support and all that stuff. That's why I wanted you to say you wanted a divorce.
That's a sweet idea.
Huh?
You shouldn't think you can just get away with this after hurting Emma so much. I'm going to charge you alimony and child support as much as I can.
What? I can't pay a lot of money.
I don't know about that. You're going to pay me the maximum amount I can charge you.
Oh no, there's no way I can pay that much.
Get real. It includes a betrayal fee for me, a liability fee for Emma, and a nuisance fee for your mother. You will pay for everything. You did that much, so consider it atonement for your sins.
If you divorce me, I still have to raise my kid. How am I supposed to live with that?
You betrayed and hurt all three of us. Don't you have the heart to say you're sorry?
Because it's my mother's fault, isn't it?
Excuse me?
If my mother hadn't found Emma, none of this would have happened.
I didn't think you were that jerk. You're insane. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. From now on, you'll have to talk to my lawyer.
Huh? You're not even going to talk to me?
You're driving me crazy, you know that? Please go ahead and talk to my lawyer. Then go live happily with the family of the person you cheated on me with. And then it seems like people in your company are talking about your vacation.
Huh?
I just got a call from a lady who answered the phone. They are talking about who you went to a funeral with.
What the heck?
I guess the only thing that got ahead was the story that you went to your coworker's funeral. So I told them that it seems you went to your lover's place. The woman who answered the phone seems to be a very gossipy person. Maybe there are new rumors by now.
Huh? Why would you do something so unnecessary?
She seemed to be worried about you, so I thought I'd report it to her.
You did something unnecessary. It's going to make my position at the company worse, you know?
Because it's true. It can't be helped. Well then, good luck.
Wait a minute, Grace. Grace.
After that, Nick was taken into police custody for abandonment of a parent or guardian. At the same time, rumors spread throughout the company about his affair and crimes against Emma. Eventually, even the president of the company found out about it. The president of the company fired him, saying that the company doesn't need an employee who couldn't take care of his children and family. The woman whom he had an affair with disappeared from his life before he knew it. He was used in a good way. However, I have filed a claim for alimony against her as well. It's only natural, since she destroyed my family. I don't know where he is living now. On the day of the heavy snow, Samantha was out of milk and went out to buy some. It was just a coincidence that she happened to pass by our house and saved Emma. I still tremble when I think of what would have happened if Samantha had not passed by. I am truly grateful to her. Now we live close to each other, and Emma travels back and forth between our home and Samantha's house. I hope she will continue to warmly watch over Emma growing up.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!